Hey, welcome back lads. So we are now just about less than 2 weeks away from Season 5 of Vanguard and Warzone, and the reason why that is such a massive deal is because it's the final season ever for both games. It's like the end of an era. So let's talk about all the new content that has been leaked and what else we think may be coming across multiplayer, zombies and Warzone. But yeah, I don't know about you guys, I just cannot believe that we are already here at the end or the beginning of the end for Vanguard. Time just flies. So there appears to be some leaks about the theme and storyline of the season and how that links into the new Warzone and multiplayer content. So as MWII says here, we are now in an alternate timeline where World War II continues on for much longer than it did in real life, and there's going to be some kind of chemical weapon apocalypse of the Nebula weapons, and then that leads to a German invasion of the United States, and one of the new multiplayer maps apparently takes place during that invasion in New York City, and the other is Fortress, which is the previously leaked map of Malta Fortress, which is a fortress on the island of Malta. Who would have guessed? So as usual, once again, there are just the two multiplayer maps for Vanguard, one at the launch of the season, and the other will come in the reloaded update, which comes later on. Now, the information about the story seems like it would come from the intro cutscene for Season 5, but I could not find a source for the original information, just MWII's tweets, so we'll have to take it for what it is. Some other random pieces of content includes the new DLC weapons, the EM1 assault rifle, which seems to be an earlier version of the EM2, which was a assault rifle they added into Cold War, as well as the RA225, which, based on my research, is not the name of a real weapon. There is apparently some kind of automatic pistol and unnamed melee weapon, so I don't know, at this point DLC weapons, it's kind of whatever. However, what is extremely interesting is the new FN2000, which was the F2000 in Modern Warfare 2. It is a modern weapon, so it has no place in Vanguard, but it was found in the files of Warzone in the latest update, so it could be a Modern Warfare 2 pre-order bonus. We know that the villain Al-Assad is coming as an operator if you pre-order Modern Warfare 2, and there are also the other kind of Call of Duty villains that also kind of have no logic or place in Vanguard in the timeline, like Rourke from COD Ghosts, Menendez from Black Ops 2, and Seraph from Black Ops 3 and 4, just in there kind of randomly. Now, as for the actual Warzone content, we don't really know much about what is coming, but as I said, this is the end of the original Warzone game, so there's going to be surely something big. I know some people want to see and think that the original map for Dansk is going to come back. I personally don't really think that's going to happen. There isn't really any leaks or evidence to suggest that it would, but what I could see happening is some kind of storyline live event for Caldera, like the end of it. I know ever since the map release there's like some hints and evidence and speculation that there could be some kind of volcano eruption event, so that could be the kind of storyline ending to the map, even though the map is not actually going to be removed or anything. And finally, for zombies, we will have our final DLC map, which is round-based, and we know it's going to be set in Egypt's eastern desert, and that's just like the second map, Terra Maledict, but I don't think it's just going to be a round-based version of the map that already exists. There will most likely be new and different areas, like the actual Temple of Osiris, and maybe going back into the Dark Ether dimension, stuff like that. And I did previously say that I don't think the map will release right away, but instead maybe in the mid-season update, which will probably be sometime in September, maybe towards the end, but because of all the Modern Warfare 2 stuff that's going on at that time, like the beta, I don't really know, because then the hype for the zombies map will be drowned out, so maybe it could release right away at the start of the season. I don't really know, we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that's about that. That's an overview of everything we know about Season 5, so we'll definitely find out more about it next week. So yeah, stay spicy, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.